Alright, what's up everybody? This is Rob Shack. So today we're doing the final level in my Sima walkthrough. This is a very good level. I'll talk about it more in a second, but be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I'll make it to 1,000 subs. As of right now, 9% of my viewers are sub. I'd love to get that number higher, and I'll talk in just a second about this more.
Three kingdoms have been brought to a conclusion by the hand of Cao Cao. Now, everyone envisioned this new age opening up under him. However, the fighting was not at an end. There was one man quietly awaiting his chance to come, a man whose skill was recognized by Cao Cao and polished over many battles. Sima rose to make his move, to stand as the final victor.
It's as I thought. I had the feeling this would happen, that you would turn against our lord.
Oh? That's interesting. Have you decided what you'll do?
I have dedicated my entire life to the service of beauty. And I find beauty, Sima Yi, in the way that you fight. I am prepared to serve you. Now, let us hear about the beautiful plan you have made.
And what is your choice? Well, if any of you decide that you'd prefer to part company with me, then observe the only path you'll be taking. To victory! I'll rule this land. It will be held by the one who's worthy to reach out and grasp it.
Alright, so yeah, this is a really cool level to me. This is probably one of my favorite levels in the entire game just because of what they show here, because for so many years up until this point, all that you'd ever been doing is playing as the Three Kingdoms, but they finally showed the final ending of what actually happened in feudal China, which is the Jin Dynasty, which is CBE. So they finally kind of hint at it. They probably didn't have enough time to make the full-on Jin Dynasty in this game because they were redoing everything and no one really liked it, but they were remaking the entire game from the originals. But it's pretty cool. So we have the invasion of Xuchang and we're playing as CBE and we're rebelling against Cao Cao, or Cao Cao, which is pretty cool. We're going to try to get some of these targets done. This is just a great level. I'm going to talk a little bit about Sima Yi as this one's going on. We have opened the inner gate in 10 minutes. None of the enemies withdraw. So what I probably will do is honestly play this like I do the original invasion of Xuchang, which is the Wu forces, where I'm going to actually just move away and go towards the roundabout way on the side. That's probably what I'll do. But yeah, I'll talk about Sima Yi now. I think Sima Yi's moveset in this game is very bizarre. I think it's cool that they went for the fact that he has these claws. They're very maniacal. They're very Sima Yi. I think it's an interesting moveset. I think it sucks at the beginning and then it becomes amazing midway through. Once you start to get him in the Renbus, like some people's Renbus, the initial ones aren't terrible, but with him, his level 1 and 2 are very bad. His charge attack is literally just a shot forward like this. That's really bad. That's so nothing. That doesn't do any damage and it doesn't hit anything. It's very pathetic. But everything else is alright. His little roundabout attack is not that great either until it starts to gain these little orbs. Then it's kind of awesome. He's one of the ones that's kind of like Dion Wei, where I played as Dion Wei and I hated Dion Wei because his charge attacks were terrible. Sima Yi's charge attacks are not very good. It gets a little bit better later because of the fact that Sima Yi eventually has a AoE explosion attack, which everybody needs an explosion-y AoE attack, which he does have one and it's pretty good. But oh wow, these generals actually came to me. Wow, this is not what I expected. So I'm kind of glad I stayed over here because it says none of my units can withdraw, which is insane. So those are always really hard when they do stuff like that. But see, now his level 2 is literally another strike forward, which is very bad. Fortunately, by now I've kind of leveled him up enough that I have some better stuff going for me here, but he's still very rough at the beginning. And like, I just think that's what makes it annoying. I mean, again, they literally give you these items where, like this, now I have Infinite Rimbu, which is awesome. But, like, and his charge attacks aren't terrible, but he doesn't get good till his level 3 Rimbu, where he does a ground pound. Other than that, he's pretty freaking terrible. So, it's just unfortunate. Like, Sima Yi's moveset is so perfect for who Sima Yi is, which is just like a maniacal, evil... Actually, I'm going to save it real quick. See if this is actually worth it to do this, because I'm right now going to abandon my post and go for the side and see if I can get to the interior quickly. There's no real reason for me to sit here and wait, but also that might be wrong. Actually, I will come up here and destroy the ballistas. That's what I will do. But yeah, it's like his moveset is perfect for him in terms of just sinister. Like, Sima Yi is the smart person who kind of gets away with everything and ends up winning the whole everything. Sima Yi's the Gene Dynasty is who win everything, so it's like, of course he wins. But it is funny that they made his moveset like this in the game. I think they kind of actually did his moveset well in Dynasty Warriors 9, where his moveset has a few elements of this like claw hand thing that he's got going on this game, but it's not fully that, because it shouldn't be fully this. Like, his moveset cannot be just like swinging stuff like this. Like, it's just not very good. It just doesn't hit enough stuff. And like, fortunately with CB, you don't have a lot of them levels where you're like having to keep your health up. I don't think that's even one of his things at all. But if it was, it would be awful, because like, he's going to get hit a lot because his moveset is literally hands. He's going to, I mean, look at this. He's powerful. He's great about being strong and stuff. But yeah, you're like, I mean, it takes so long to make his moveset good, which is a problem. I'm going to come back down here because my forces suck at killing these defense captain people. So I'm going to come in here and get rid of this guy, recapture this ram, and then I'm going to leave and go for the interior. Now that I killed all of the everything, they should be able to do this. Unless that dude lived. Did that dude just live? Wait, where did that dude just come from? But it's funny that Zhang He is here. I mean, obviously they were really they wanted to make it where that you played as a character who kind of had a purpose here. And so they picked Zhang He, which is fine. Zhang He is really terrible in this game because he doesn't have his claws yet. He gets them later. He gets them in Extreme Legend, or he gets them in Empires, I think, or maybe in Extreme Legends. I've never actually played that game. It's Dynasty Warriors Special or whatever. There's a freaking defense captain coming from way over here, which I didn't expect. Come here. Hey. Okay, good. I was like, my forces are completely garbage at getting rid of these people. So there we go. Got rid of him. Or we get back on our horse, see if we can do this. But yeah, it's like, Sima Yi's cool because Sima Yi has a moveset that's like actually powerful. But I mean, again, I think it's just because of the Rimbu, the way that it is. Like, you can't really do anything with his moveset until he's level 3, and it's not easy to get there. Like, that's not an easy one. Wait, what's he talking about? Why is my morale falling? Is it because I don't even know why my morale fell there, but it's fine. Let me get rid of Yujin here. Because he's... Oh, good. This is actually perfect. It just entered in. I hate the duels in this game, even though in theory it's like kind of awesome. It just doesn't work very well because so many of the levels you have to do a timing thing. But yeah, no, Sima Yi, his moveset in theory is like the coolest thing ever because he's literally like using claws and like whip hand things, like in that cutscene where he does it to that random soldier who's trying to run away. It just looks so like ballin', like he's just rocking people. And like, I have Leech on, so I'm getting health back. He's just very, very good, very, very powerful. But it's not great to get him going. But I do really like the theory of this. I like the theory of a moveset like this because I'm like, it's so cool because he's literally like slashing people with like weapons and stuff. Like he's slashing people with like hand blades. Like what a cool moveset. I'm about to die. Yep, there we go. But see, that's the thing. To be good with Sima, you really do have to play it where you're basically just you're so close to losing at all costs because you have to play high risk, high reward for this character because of the fact that his moveset is like rough. Because I've played through this game as Lu Xun, who had the weird sword. He was actually really awesome in every single way. Dion Wei was terrible because his charge attacks were just him charging around in circles and then doing his AoE attack at the end. Doesn't really make any sense. It wasn't very strong because it was literally just his AoE attack. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. But, then you have your Guan Yu's. Guan Yu's amazing. You have Zhang Fei. Zhang Fei's really good. All the Shu characters in this game, because they kept all the Shu characters' movesets pretty much the exact same in these games. They just kept the same weapons on them. And then, but with like Wei, they were like, we need to fix everything, even though nothing was broken. Let's give Xiahou Dun like a ridiculous big pike thing, even though for 4 straight games he's had a scimitar, and that's been very good and very befitting of his personality, especially because he literally has an eye. He's missing an eye, so he's like, it's like kind of like he's like a pirate. It's pretty awesome. Like I think his moveset is amazing, and they were like, let's give him like a weird attack or a weird weapon that doesn't really fit with him at all. Even though they ended up keeping that weapon and just giving it to different characters. That's what I'm fine with. Like I like the idea of adding new characters and giving new weapons to them, but keep the characters who have the iconic weapons the same. But then again, they nailed it with Sima Yi's aesthetic. Like the fact that he's literally using like a claw hand thing is very befitting of someone like Sima Yi. So like on that end, I love it. But it's just that Sima Yi's not very strong, so they obviously worked on it. And I think actually, as much as I literally hate Dynasty Warriors 9 and I make fun of it at every moment, they got Sima Yi's moveset right in that game. He's using Fan, and then he has special attacks that are these little claw hand things. I think that works fine. But, or if you're going to make the claw moveset his thing, you got to make it really good. Like, it can't be terrible. Well, at the beginning, you have to be incentive. Every character has to give you an incentive to want to use them later, and I think that's the thing that I don't like about the way Simi is in this game. Is he's so hard to use at the beginning of the game that you're like, is it even worth it? Is it? And I don't actually really know the answer to that. I don't really know because it seems like they didn't know themselves. There's a freaking defense captain in here. Did I kill that guy? I think I did. But see, like, his moveset is hard to destroy gates. That's a problem. Like, again, he's just not... There's a lot of things going on with CBE that I'm like, why did y'all try this? Like, well, it's really... I mean, it just reveals the issues of the Renbu system, because the Renbu system in this game was kind of busted. They just hadn't figured out everything that they wanted to do yet, and I think that's why there's a lot of issues with this game, is the idea of combos extending forever is awesome. Like, the theme of what Renbu is really cool, because it would work really, really well if you like had everything in place to make that work. It's just not in place in this game yet, and they ended up ditching it. I think the Renbu system could have been really cool, but like people were so upset, and again, I totally get it. I was too. I like never came back to this game until the last like few years, and that's why I'm making these videos. I was like, oh, this game is actually pretty good. It's just not what anybody thought, you know? So now we're gonna, what's our time? Actually, we're doing well on time here, so let's drop a save here, and then we're gonna go running straight to the main camp, or to the engineers, and go and try to breach the gate next. Because again, the CME main camp thing is gonna be, you know there's gonna be an enemy in general who's gonna spawn on this map at some point. And they're going to ambush, and they're going to ruin my time, and it's going to be annoying. That's going to happen. I already know it, because there's no reason why that wouldn't be a move. There's no reason why that wouldn't be a thing, you know? So, I'm already expecting that. And this might be it, actually. Or this is just us entering the castle, because we did do that, yeah. Oh, he's gonna light it on fire. Oh. How did people even live that? In the Cao Cao cutscene there, he totally.
This must be done to vanquish the chaos. For that greater purpose.
But yeah, no, CBE's moveset is not terrible. It's just it's requiring of a lot of patience. All right, so they set fire to Xu Chang. Just gonna work on Cao Ren here. I feel like he's the one I gotta really weaken the most first here. Although there's Xiahou Dun, so let's go for him too.
I am sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you for your assistance.
Where did Cao Ren go? Okay, good, he's still alive. I was like, did I lose that? But yeah, no. So like again, I don't hate Sima Yi because I think this level is like my favorite level in the entire game. It's so good, and it's very Sima Yi. I'm annoyed that Cao Ren just got killed by freaking Zhang He. Get out of here. I mean, I'm dead. There's no way I'm living. Oh, I'm still alive. Okay. So let's see if I can do this. Yeah, I'm getting destroyed because again, you kind of have to make it.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Let's see if I can live. I might live. I mean, I might live or die. I don't know. Oh, I do have Leech on. Okay, that actually works. I forgot I have Leech on, so I'm not totally gone. Did I lose anybody? I might not have lost anybody yet either. Okay, good. Wow, I can't believe it. So we don't have much time left. Gotta be able to get this done. Yeah, we got some hurt generals though. That is very true. All right, so I think we're gonna do okay. But yeah, see, like so many of his moves are straight up and down. Like I don't understand why they ever would have thought that that was like a good idea for somebody like Sima Yi, who's very notorious for being like a cool dude. It's like, how is that good? I mean, it's not, unfortunately. So, all right. So what's our time? We have 2 minutes left. I think I'm gonna drop a save right there because I think we can. Well, I'm actually not going to drop a save. So I want to cancel. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, well I just lost that save. That's fine. I still don't think that was the best ever, but I wish I had kept my save, but it's okay. So we're here. They're in the inner gate. That's good. Let's hit this guy so he doesn't take our little thing. Alrighty. Now I'm just gonna go on ahead and try to defend this stronghold over here. Because again, I have to make sure nobody gets into the main camp. That's important. Okay. And he's going to try to be annoying and light everything on fire. That's fine. And I killed that first guy, which is great. Cool. Alright, so I think we're doing okay. Again, we have some really weak generals, so that's making me a little bit nervous. But in terms of, like, actually living, everyone is still alive. I think. Let me just make sure. And we got our target done, which is awesome. So we definitely can do that. It's not impossible to get that done, which is good to know. Do I have any generals doing stupid things? I believe I do. Who is the stupid ones? Okay, Xu Huang's way up there. I think they mentioned that he betrayed. I think I was focused, but I'm pretty sure they mentioned that I wasn't paying attention because I was trying to live because I had no health when they were talking to me about anything. I was not paying attention. All right, so let's start swinging. And let's go ahead and throw down one of our little orb things just to stall those people. And then let's get rid of this guy. See, like, I love that he freezes. That's fantastic. And can I smash this guy while the rocks are falling? Yes. And that got me an increase in attack. That's great. Oh my gosh, so many of these stupid things. Oh my gosh. Well, I couldn't roll fast enough. Alright, well, we're doing good. I think we're going to make it, but I don't think I'm going to talk anymore. I think y'all got the point of me talking. But thank y'all for watching. I like Sima Yi. Don't like his moveset. I think everybody else's movesets are kind of a lot better. Let me look at everybody else's real quick and just kind of comment on them in this video because I haven't talked a lot about this. Where's the key? Up here, there it is. Of my roster here, yeah, like Zhao Yun's is amazing, Guan Yu's is amazing, Zhang Fei's is really good too, Zhou Yu's was Lu Xun's was good, Sun Chengzheng's was absolutely broken, Xiahou Dun's good, Dian Wei's terrible, and then Sima Yi isn't very good. So it's like they just tried to redo everybody on Wei, and I don't know why, because it doesn't really work. So hope y'all enjoy it. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.
You believe your wits are a match for mine?
The mind shall vanquish the soul. The mind shall vanquish the soul. This is the final stage of the battle. Find Cao Cao. Bring down this so-called hero of chaos. The mind shall vanquish the soul. The mind shall vanquish the soul.
That couldn't have gone better. Let's use this momentum to our advantage. So what am I going to do with you?
Has one of your dogs broken its leash? You wretched English.
Wait, I can't lose. I just can't.
The mind shall vanquish the soul. Here is not time to put this space to use and realize my strength.
Your brilliant performance makes me feel alive.
The mind shall vanquish the soul.
Sima Yi, so this is your choice. You will not gain the land by being so hasty.
I would gain nothing by waiting for Lord Cao Cao to die. You don't understand that. Then be gone. The mind shall vanquish the soul.
Allow me to test your resolve.
discipline.
Was I nothing more than a means to an end? A doorway by which your talent and ambition could pass, take shape, and reach into the land? Then, that is as it must be too. Sima Yi, you must heed my final order. Build a world such as none ever seen before.
Appropriately arrogant to the end. And yet, I shall remember this admonishment of yours without fail. I shall create a world, one that is magnificent. A world that you could never have conceived of.
I love that he just kills Cao right in front of his throne, and then just sits down with Cao's still warm body, just sitting there on the ground. I mean, that's hysterical. But it's Sima Yi, and he's a boss, so it's the first time they ever really mentioned anything about him taking over that wasn't really in the game up until that point. It's freaking great because it leads to the Gene Dynasty, which is what actually happened, and it's allows for more characters to get made. They did a great job making the Gene Dynasty's characters too. So I'm like, I think it's great, and we get to play as Cao Cao now. Potentially, we will eventually do that, but we're not there yet. So thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. See me, he's great. Let me know what y'all think about him. I think he's pretty funny because he has the there's a cutscene. Okay, enjoy.
We have silenced most of the rebels. The chaos is nearly over, isn't it, Father? And now the Sima family can rule a peaceful
Are
land.
you a fool? Zhao, have you learned nothing from your time with me on the battlefield? Being my child, the fact that we share the same bloodline doesn't make you worthy to rule. You must refine yourself, master your talent, make yourself worthy of governing this land. One who would rule all others must soar higher than those he would rule.